Yes, I have absolutely 100% completely lost track what we have listened to yet, what we haven't listened to yet. Hopefully we get more CDs soon. But hi everybody, it's me, Mirrorcard Neko.
And I'll know it.
And last time we left off, I think we've got a boss fight to do.
Oh boy. Well, it's been, for context, it's been like roughly almost a month since we last recorded. But that was also because both of us got sick. Me with a really nasty cold that also was combined with my asthma, which made things like 100 times worse. And for a while, I didn't know that it was my asthma, so that was a lot of fun to go through.
He made me take him to urgent care like 2 times already.
Yeah, but that was like, and then once for you after that. Oh no, it was like once for me, then once for you, and then another one for me.
Well, yeah, so we're feeling better now. I mean, you guys won't know because the episodes will still be airing in succession, but just know that it's been like 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks since we did a recording session.
Yeah.
Just for context wise, but let's go over and get this done.
Yep. Oh boy.
This is the place. I sense something nearby.
Oh, lovely. It's a T-Rex. That's our target. Bring it on. We're taking you down. All those points are going to be ours.
An enemy approaches.
This is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? The fact that it's a T-Rex.
We faced T-Rex.
Did we?
Yeah, like episode...
Oh, that's a big...
Wow, that is a big boy. That's a really big boy.
I think we bit off more than we can chew here.
I agree, Fred. I agree.
That is crazy. Did they have T-Rexes in the first game?
I don't remember exactly.
I don't feel like they did.
Maybe we should defeat the small fries first. Oh my god, no, get me out of there.
I think tackling the toads probably would be a safer idea, because then they won't be entirely in the way. Because I think at this point we have to keep him at a distance. I mean, you're free to tell me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll die eventually.
Okay,
there we go.
Alright, so now we gotta somehow, like...
Ooh. Yeah, I just gotta play, like, the patient game.
You already took down a lot of its health already, so it shouldn't be that...
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. I gotta be careful.
Damn, that T-Rex knows Tail Web. Or at least Iron Tail or something.
I would say Iron Tail more than Tail Web. Tail Web doesn't even do any damage.
Oh my god, what a nightmare. But, I guess...
That's why we play the patient game.
I'm almost expecting this thing to just pop up with Draco Meteor or something along those lines.
I mean, it kind of looks like it'd be a noise of Tyrantrum.
I feel like that too. But then again, Tyrantrum was also based off a dinosaur, so, and specifically the T-Rex, so...
Okay, I think I can...
Oh yeah. Wow, what the... Holy crap.
Oh, I leveled up from that too. I'll take it.
Absolutely demolished that thing.
That thing gave me quite a scare. I thought we were gonna have a tougher time on our hands, but I guess we're fine.
Did you not set it back to hard? Is that...
No, I'm sure it's set back to hard. I'll take a look.
Alright, could have been worse.
Because that looked way too easy.
A could have been worse. I'll check it. After.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got a cutscene now.
Ha! And stay down!
That should have earned us a ton of points, yo.
Yeah, plus we kept ahead of the other teams in the mission.
Albeit with outside assistance. Lady Kanan's doing, I presume.
Oh, so you finally decided to do whatever it takes? Maybe you're more wicked than I thought.
You again.
Oh, don't look too happy to see me. So, spill the tea. What did I miss?
Why should we tell you?
Eesh, I was just asking.
Just another day at the old grind, really. Doing what we can to make it home.
Really? And you think buddying up with the Shibuya crew will help?
You seem quite concerned by our connection with them.
Hey, I'm just looking out for you guys. Wouldn't want them giving you any big ideas.
Why? So you can brainwash us instead? You know, the last game already left a bad taste in my mouth. But you Shinjuku Reapers really make me sick, yo.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Here we go. The Wicked Twisters wipe the floor with today's target, but the top spot belongs to the Ruin Bringers.
Same shit, different day.
Here's hoping for something new tomorrow.
For once, I concur.
This game really gets you down, though. No matter how hard you try, it's never enough.
Right? Might as well just give up.
Aren't you supposed to tell us to keep playing?
Maybe. But you don't stand a chance at getting home either way. But I have so much to live for! So many games to play! Oh, cry me a river.
Can you tell us what Shiba wants with us already? Is he just waiting to erase everyone but the Ruin Bringers?
Beats me.
Figures. That kind of info's probably above your pay grade.
That was rather vicious.
Think he got that one from Kubo.
Ooh, the fangs are finally coming out. You're not gonna stop there, are you? It's about time you sink your teeth into this game. You either play hard, or you go home. Oops, forgot that last one's off the table. Later, losers.
Didn't really inspire much confidence, did she? Still think we can pull this thing off?
I don't know.
Hey, did you ever get a hold of your friend Swallow?
Yeah, I did. We talked.
Took you long enough. So what'd they say? Are they here playing the game with us?
Yeah. No clue who they are, though. Except that they're not one of us.
I mean, I could have told you that.
The thing is, if we do escape this week, we're gone.
Which means Swallow's on their own next week, and you're worried they might not make it.
They've always been there for me. So I really want to be there for them too, you know?
I mean, why not just send him a good luck text or something? I know it sucks, but what else can you do? Anyway, we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah. I hope so.
Friendship points.
Always use that.
You.
Shoka, dear. Ha, what's going on, Ayano? Tell me, how did you pass the time today?
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? I was merely concerned you might have been up to something dangerous. Nope. Can you look me in the eye and say that? Isn't once enough? Although I did get some exciting news. And what might that be? Oh, just that this game might be heating up real soon. Still a few things I gotta look into though. I'll keep you posted. I see. Well, don't do anything I wouldn't. I won't. You worry too much. Later. What an unpleasant surprise. Come to investigate us with your little ill-gotten intel?
Guys? He's not moving.
Hey, come on, brother! Stay with us, yo!
Huh? Who are they talking about?
I was not prepared for such tragedy today.
Guess you should fear the Reapers.
Is that Motoi? Hope that wasn't a sign of what's to come.
You good?
I had another vision.
Vision?
Yeah, of the future. Sometimes they just pop into my head. Can't really explain why, though.
Like a bad dream, but more ominous.
What precisely did you see?
I saw Motoi lying there.
Oh, dang.
our daily tidings?
Maybe that vision of yours got something to do with today's mission, yo.
Expand your turf and aim for total control, or erase the target and aim for the top. Today's target is...
No way. How could they?
This cannot be!
Shoka.
Like our Shoka?
I assumed Reapers were exempt from being made targets.
Me too, boss.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Of course you weren't.
Why would they do this?
Think it's because of all that stuff Kitty Girl said yesterday?
Perhaps her remarks won the Game Master's ire.
Certainly didn't get on our good side.
I worry our chances of besting a Reaper in combat are rather slim. And knowing this particular Reaper...
There's no way she'll go down without a fight.
That's even better, yo! Don't know about y'all, but I am pumped!
That makes one of us.
Aight, let's bounce, team!
I know Shoka's a Reaper, but how tough is she? If that was her I saw in my vision, then she's at least tough enough to take down Motoi. If I can figure out when and where they face off, maybe I can stop them from fighting. It's Motoi! Wait, that was him? Like a trap?
If you want your wet clothes to dry, hang them where water's in short supply.
He's got a point. No telling what'll happen today. Better keep my wits about me.
So we're starting from Center Street today, huh?
And so it begins.
Now then.
Sup, players? But you're never gonna believe this, but you get to duke it out again in another Scramble Slam today.
This guy again?
Right.
We're gonna have some blistering battles, let me tell ya. Why? Because Bowie has been split into a measly 3 areas this time around. Sitting tight and waiting for the storm to blow over ain't gonna cut it. You've gotta go all out offensive if you want to win today. And try not to forget about the juicy target, kids. Keep it real and I'll see you on the other side.
The mere 3 areas. We better get a move on, or we're gonna be
Erased? Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
one of those areas. Must be the home of today's target.
Not like we're gonna have much time to look for Shoki.
Listless, that is true. I cannot recall asking for your input.
Just leave the fighting to me, yo. That way I can leave all the thinking to y'all.
Sounds good.
You know me? When you smile, it feels like everything's gonna be just fine. No, it won't.
Well, you never know. We got another Scramble Slam. Oh my god. 50,000 points.
Oh,
We're going to try.
Wow.
We're going to try. Okay.
I don't like how it just keeps doing that. But let's see what do we got in here.
Okay, that's a trade item.
Okay.
Yep, that's everything from here.
Come again!
Wait, what about... Oh, we already
Yeah,
have that pen.
Yeah, I already upgraded that pen a while ago. Let me come over to this shop here,
Just to see what we got.
and then
Let's have a look.
yeah, we won't collect any points here. We gotta go into somebody else's territory.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, we got everything here.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Thanks.
Let me see if anybody needs our help today. Spain Hill, Tipsy Toe Hall. Okay, nobody needs our help today.
I think it's because this is going to be a plot and board and
Tipsy
not.
Toe Hall. Yeah, just Tipsy Toe Hall. I'm gonna do that one first.
We'll see how things play out at this point, but...
But what are you thinking?
They did it on purpose. Because note how the Rose Bringers aren't even there. They're not even listed.
They never participate in the
Scramble Slam.
Yeah, they never participate in the Scramble Slam.
They did this on purpose. Because they know the three of them are trying to team up.
Well, it's only the two.
But you get the point.
Thus, we set foot on the Vera Beauty soil.
Heavens.
The pressure is unbearable.
Is it just me, or does this feel way bigger than one piece of turf? There's gotta be at least 3 areas worth of beauties here.
I see what you mean.
You think they'll at least go easy on us? You know, since Kanan said she was gonna help us out? We don't need no handicap, yo. Let's send these punks packing.
How I wish I had your mental fortitude.
No kidding.
Beats just...
He don't care.
Well, it isn't Rindy in the gang.
Hey, Kanan.
Alright, Fred. What have you got for me today?
Give me a sec. I feel comforted to be in your presence.
Oh, aren't you a little cutie?
Really?
Thanks for yesterday, by the way. You four were a big help. We were? Sure, you passed on all those clues, didn't you?
Hey.
Actually, I think that might have been Motoi. Really?
He helped us too, apparently. Guess he's been feeling pretty generous lately.
So, what's the plan for today? I feel like we might want to take advantage of the top team's day off. Hey now, I never signed up to be your commander-in-chief, you know. In my mind, we're on equal footing here. Leader to leader. Oh, I guess. But it's just, I have literally no idea what to do. Honestly, I'd play the game how you always do. Although today's target has piqued my interest. In that we've been asked to reap a reaper.
Hey!
Look at you lot, thick as thieves. Oh!
Oh, hey there, Uzuki.
Yo!
What's up, Pinky?
You do realize talking won't win you the turf, right? Hey, you don't have to tell me. But if I'm gonna pick a fight with anyone, I think it ought to be today's special target. Speaking of which, I'm going to see if I can find her. Ciao!
Hey, Pinky.
What is it now?
Since when was Reaper's fair game?
If you're talking about Shoka, then I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Come on, you gotta know something. You're a Reaper, aren't you?
A Shibuya Reaper, and I told you before, we aren't exactly on good terms with the Shinjuku gang.
So they ain't got nothing to... They ain't telling you nothing at all? Wow.
No, even if they did, I wouldn't listen. I'd rather just focus on surveillance. That's my job, after all. And yet you're surveyed very little about the Reapers. Their business is their business. Although I was surprised they chose one of their own. Just glad it wasn't one of our crew for once. Things even looked pretty dicey for me at one point, but I dodged that erasure bullet.
Wait, are you saying Reapers can be erased too?
Quick on the uptake as always. We're just as vulnerable as you. That's how they keep us on our toes. I don't know if that girl pissed off the game master or what. But if you really want the debts, whatever it is, you'll have to just ask her yourself.
Later.
Best of luck, Wicked Twisters. does he want now? Already?
You can't walk up or down the street without the ground touching your feet.
Wow, okay. We're gonna have to change. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
We're gonna try to get that 50. It was 50,000.
We're not even gonna.
Or was it 500?
Weren't. Okay, we are on hard mode. Okay.
Yeah. Where is it? Yeah.
I foresee no difficulties.
That I swear that T-Rex looked like it was like barely even a challenge, really. Considering that was like supposed to be like a mini boss. You know what I mean? Oh crap! There we go.
Yeah, I just forgot my buttons.
Happens.
Oh well, I'm at ×5 at least.
Well, that would make things a little bit easier.
I hate how they do it right.
Yeah. You know what? I was gonna make a joke, but I opted not to do it. In the way how you said it.
What?
You say doing run up from behind. I wasn't gonna go there, but it's T-Rex.
Alright.
I guess, yeah, that just... it's gonna be some time travel shenanigans pretty soon, I imagine. Given the fact that it's like, oh, well, Matsuri's dead. In that one vision.
Can you even guess where the story's gonna go at this point?
I have no idea, to be honest, and it's probably gonna take a third week to completely wrap everything up, I feel.
Why do you say that?
Because I think there's gonna be a point where no amount of time travel is gonna fix a situation. Because up to this point, he's been like, they've been able to abuse his time travel, but I feel like there's gonna be a point in the story where that's not gonna be enough to help fix something along the way.
Alright. Well, I'm not telling you what happens in the story, but it's...
Because because then at that point, he's just a Gary Sue with time traveling abilities. You know what I mean? There has to be some sort of stakes. Because the way how I see it, like right now, they're really like, he's under the assumption, hey, if things go south, I could just time travel back and redo most of this shit all over again if need be.
Yeah.
But I feel like, again, after a certain point, that's just not gonna fucking cut it. Because there has to be some sort of drawback to it. You can't keep like abusing it without there being a major drawback. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy for thinking that way.
No,
But
you're not.
okay, that shark is being very freaking annoying. Still not as bad as Tinglu though.
Huh. Nothing's as bad as Tinglu.
Yeah, no, out of all the competitive Pokemon, that's probably the one I will always despise more. Like, imagine Umbreon before losing Toxic, but then make it, like, even tankier and 100 times more of a pain in the ass to actually deal with. At least from Umbreon, you could at least, like, taunt it and actually expect to do something to it to prevent it from being too annoying. But Tinglu, it doesn't matter what the hell you do to it, even if you burn it. Because, oh, I'm just gonna sit there and use Fissure because I'm such a jerk. And if I somehow miss the Fissure, guess what? I just go for Stomping Tantrum. Base 150 power at that point, so you're screwed anyway. Gotta love that.
We don't talk about Tinglu.
We don't talk about Bruno?
We don't talk about Tinglu. No.
Yeah, no, that's... Oh my god, but the way how that is, like, I'm genuinely surprised that they allow it the way that they do.
It's VGC to be fair, like...
But, like, that's so dumb. Like, I think that, in all fairness, too, this is technically the first time where an Oko move has actually been somewhat viable.
Yeah.
Which is horrifying to think about, because it's just like, god damn it. Because this isn't like some random, like, Hackmon, like, kind of situation where it's just like, oh, we could just do no guard bullshit. But then it's like, no, this is just really fucking annoying. Because no matter what you do to it, it's like, removing it is, like, legitimately impossible. You'll be lucky if you're able to get a 3-hit KO on it, I feel like, most times. And unless you get a really lucky crit, and even then, that's still not enough at times. I don't know, I just don't... I swear, I think Tinglu is slowly becoming my least favorite Pokemon. Just from a competitive standpoint alone.
Just wait till... well, we're talking about in doubles VGC. We haven't really done singles in a while.
Yeah. But even then, like, I feel like Tinglu is, like, basically the new Landorus at this point.
Oh, hold up. Once Landorus comes back in, it's gonna be a whole different ballgame.
Honestly, no. I'm gonna be truthful with you. I think Tinglu is gonna be more useful than Landorus in some aspects. Because true, Landorus can sit there and be annoying as hell. You know, the fact that it gets intimidated, the fact that it's got a really good offensive and somewhat good defensive typing. The issue with it is that it will never be as tanky. And given how easily abusable Tinglu's moveset is, given its current state, and given, like, a lot of the options that you actually have, like, at that point, I feel like people are going to gravitate more towards Tinglu, even if Landorus becomes available later on down the line. Just from that reasoning alone. Like, just being able to sit there and go, okay, I'm super tanky, and I can make my entire team really tanky, just from my Ruination ability, or whatever the hell it's called. You know, the Vessel Ruin, or whatever.
Oh, come on, get away from me.
Like, I think that's what makes it, honestly, like, unfair at times. Like, if we could just sit there and just slowly kill it, then it wouldn't be that much of an issue. But because of that ability, it just makes things a lot harder for no damn reason. And with all the other ones, you could still make that argument, sure. Like, Wu-Chin in particular, for teams that are more physically offensive than especially offensive, that could be sometimes annoying as well. But not to the extent of Tinglu, because Tinglu sits there and goes, you know what, I've got really good support, I've got really good, like, a really selective move pool, like, honestly, given how many options it's got. Again, it's just, I don't know, you don't get much better than Tinglu right now. And at one point, I even considered using a Tinglu for my VGC team, but I don't know, I don't like the idea of me using it. I really can't see myself using it, even despite that fact. And I think the sad part is, even going, like, past this gen and, like, going into, like, Gen 10 in the future, assuming they do kind of like a similar style where they have been, where they, like, release a lot of these legendary Pokemon in, like, DLCs and whatnot, I feel like even many years from now, Tinglu is still going to be one of the best offensive threats in VGC, period. And just one of the most annoying Pokemon to deal with. At least that's just from what I can, like, envision at this point.
Sorry, I'm focusing.
No, I know.
I'm trying to make sure, like, I want to get, I don't think I'm gonna get that threshold.
I think you'll get at least, like, the first bonus.
That's what I at least want to get one of the bonuses.
Because last time you didn't get any of them, I thought.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I forget if it was 50,000 or 500,000 though for this.
It was 50,000.
It was?
50,000 for this one.
Oh, you're sure?
Yes, I remember that.
Because I think I can make 50,000 if I'm careful.
If you're careful.
Because I just did a 4-chain and I reached 5,100, so it might be possible.
In theory.
That's not so bad.
I don't know. It's gonna get harder eventually.
I know. Oh, there's a lot of new pins.
Jeez. Not too bad. Alright, so next one.
Let's have a look.
So there's one right here that I missed.
Okay.
Bring that with me. Come on. There we go. I'm just gonna go with 2.
Do 2.
Yeah, because I didn't think I was gonna make any more.
Yeah, that's fair. But what was I
But
gonna
I'm trying to get to the multiplier. You're like, I have to hit combos to get the multiplier. The highest you can get the multiplier is 5.
Right.
So that's what I'm focusing on right now.
No, that's fair.
Oh, the bear is times 3. I want to hold off.
Why? Okay, so do you... Like, I'm confused. Why are you holding off on the bear?
Because it's times 3.
So you
So
want
I want to get to the times 5 first before.
Oh. Okay, so that's why you're taking on the rhinos first.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Just have to make sure I'm attacking this thing from behind.
While getting murked.
Yeah. I gotta go closer to it.
Yeah, the rhino's gonna be very annoying. Especially when it's gonna run halfway across the freaking map anyway. Jesus Christ.
I hate that it keeps turning around like that.
And it keeps running back and forth.
Fine.
Oh my god, that is super annoying.
There we go.
But now the bear's in the way.
It's okay. Alright. We're almost there. There we go. We're good.
Nice.
Might as well.
Oh shit.
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job. Did I do that?
I think you're attacking the bear.
That's okay.
You okay to do that now?
Yeah, I'm times 5 now. So we're good.
Oh yeah! Looking good, brother.
Nice. Ooh,
I know I'll get 25 easily.
probably.
It would be really good if I could just do
We've
this.
got this in the bag.
One go.
Yeah, but that's a little difficult.
Keep it up. Oh yeah! Looking good, brother.
Jesus.
This bird is times 3.
Yeah, but you don't really until you get to
Our battle is not yet over.
How's that? Booyaka! Nailed it! Perfecto! Exquisite timing! We got this!
Alright.
Times 3.
Maybe. Oh, come on.
Alright.
Don't fall asleep. Oh my god.
Darn, I made that too late. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Alright, times 4.
Almost there.
Alright.
Times 5. There we go. Now we can kill the other one.
Yes, got it! We're on a roll!
Let's do the bear first.
Just to get him out of the way.
Nailed it! Indeed. Yes, got it! We're on a roll! Going up! Perfect timing! That was perfect!
Oh my god, my leg's falling asleep on me. Ugh.
I might reach 10,000.
At this rate, you probably will.
For this set.
I think we've got
Stop
this.
falling asleep.
It's jellyfish. I can farm.
I'm confused.
Remember, I told you that technique where you could just farm the jellyfish?
Oh. So we're gonna be here in a minute.
Well, it doesn't work forever.
Oh, I know, but like that's gonna help you out a fuck ton now.
Yeah. First, I need to get to that 5 times multiplier.
I can keep going. Perfect timing. That was perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Work, Henny. Akin to slay. Thanks, Nagi. Perfect timing. That was perfect. Gross. Let's keep it up. That was sick. Freeze. Going up.
Yeah, this is probably gonna take a bit.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, I got to the times 5.
Okay, so there we go. So now we can just.
Well, first I'm taking care of everything else in the field that's not a jellyfish.
You want to just farm the shit out of it.
Yeah. That's one of the jellyfish are times 3.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that's. So, are all the copies times 3?
No, just the original. I'm gonna get rid of the one original that doesn't have the times 3 on it, so we're not spamming the board too much.
Yeah.
Did I do that? You sure did.
Oh shit. Get out the way.
We're fine. Alright, there's a penguin. Yep, let's get rid of that penguin.
So far, so good. Let's keep it going.
Oh darn, the poison took out the thing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Could have been worse.
I should have been paying better attention.
In all fairness, though, in that situation, there was no way to avoid it. Once you poisoned it, that was practically it.
I guess. I could switch Nagi's pen if I wanted to.
Although I think her pen's really good, though.
Yeah, right now it's really good. Alright, so let me try short. Oh, this is gonna be a long chain. I'm gonna try it
Oh god. You gotta get close to the other one. Oh god. 6. 7. Now you just gotta.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank god. I would have been mad if I dropped that chain by accident. 8 now.
Okay.
This should get us a lot of points.
Yeah. Oh.
We got this in
What
the
was
bag.
it? Sorry. I don't know where I was going with it. I really don't.
It's okay.
So, I know technically, in terms of like favorite gens, Gen 2 is like your number 1 favorite.
Yes, 100%.
So then, what would be like your second and third?
Ah, I hadn't really thought about it.
For me, I would say, because after playing through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I don't think I like Sinnoh nearly as much as I do like Hoenn.
Really?
Yeah, because the thing about Hoenn, it very much mimics Kanto in a lot of ways. Like
Wait,
from
what
having
mimics Kanto?
Hoenn kind of mimics it a bit in some aspects, like the fact that you have a rock gym leader as the first thing, the fact that
You
you're wrapped to it.
realize Sinnoh is the same way.
No, but
Rock gym leader.
No, but the way how it's structured, it's so because you have like a
You realize like that was Pokemon's first attempt to remake the first game.
Yeah.
Because they were at a turning point of like, okay, well, we made Gen 2, but where do we go from here? Do we continue this, or do we just stop here?
Yeah.
And then they decided not to stop Pokemon there and to keep going, which, I mean, thank God they did. Or else I wouldn't be here right now, but...
Yeah.
But they were at a crossroad at that point.
Yeah.
And I guess that they wanted to...
play it safe, kinda. Although, I don't know, I always liked Hoenn a lot more as it turns out its atmosphere and what, like... Honestly, just the overall experience of Hoenn, regardless if you play the originals, Emerald or Oras, like... It's just very much enjoyable that I can't say the same thing about, like, Diamond and Pearl and all of its games, you know?
I thought you were such a strong Diamond.
I was, but I also can acknowledge its flaws. Like, don't get me wrong, I grew up so hard with Gen 4. I played it until the Miltanks came home at that point. But even after a certain point, I had to come to terms with the fact that I don't simply enjoy Sinnoh nearly as much as I thought I did. Like, I could sit down and play any version of Hoenn, no problem. But I really can't sit there and say the same thing for Sinnoh. Because Diamond and Pearl were just too slow. And Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were at least better than Diamond and Pearl, but nowhere near as good as Platinum. And I will always stand by that fact. And sadly, I would argue that Unova is even better than Sinnoh in some aspects. So, honestly, if I had to rank them, it would be Hoenn, Unova, and then Sinnoh, for me personally. Because after sitting down and playing through Black and White 1 as many times as I have recently, like, I overall enjoyed it a lot more than I expected to, even despite the linearity. And then Black and White 2 is just an absolute godsend that I don't think gets enough love or appreciation at times. I think in more recent years it's been more, like, accepted as, like, being one of the best Pokemon games of all time, but, like, back when it first came out, people were not really... How do I put this? Like, some of them were... some people would say that, yeah, Black and White 2 were amazing games, but because of the bad stigmatization that Black and White 1 came out, where it was just like, oh, they were just trying to repeat Gen 1 all over again by trying to recreate the entire experience like that.
Listen, it's weird, I haven't played Unova in a while, but I did like Unova. And I admit, I was one of those people that got really giddy finally seeing, like, trucks and cars in a Pokemon game.
Honestly,
crossing over the bridge
in Castelia?
Yeah, in Castelia was a fun experience. And, like, I don't know, it made me happy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say Unova's one of my favorites. I probably think if I had to choose a second favorite, it'd probably be Alola.
I can honestly see that, except for the first island, which is just Tutorial Island, and I never really liked that. I just don't like the fact that Alola kind of handholds you for the first island, you know what I mean? And maybe a little bit towards the second one, too. But other than that, I do enjoy Alola quite a bit. I think that would be, like, my fourth favorite, if I had to pick.
I just don't know where Unova sits for me right now. I mean, I have to think about where Unova sits for me and probably replay it again. Like, all I know is that Kalos was the most boring one. I
honestly can. I think, yeah, because it's tough. Because I want to say, I desperately want to, like, as much as I hate. I don't think hate is a strong word. I'm just more disappointed with Johto. Like, I know you love Johto to death.
Johto is the best region for me personally because there was a lot to do in both the pre-game and the post-game.
Yeah.
They had, and then the remakes really added a whole lot more to do. The Pokeathlon's a lot of fun, like the extra qualities of life were really good.
Yeah.
And just, they were the perfect sequels. I mean, the perfect remakes.
I don't think anything will top Heart Gold Soul Silver in terms of a remake. Oras attempted to do well, but I think it came short on a few issues. Like, I like Oras because they did a really good job of remaking Ruby and Sapphire in its own right, because they fixed a lot of what I didn't really like about regular Ruby and Sapphire. Like, the fact they completely reworked Wally into the story the way that they did. Sure, you only battle him twice, but the way how they redid him in that second fight was just absolutely amazing. Like, the fact they also turned his Gardevoir into a Gallade instead for the remake.
Yeah, I think that was
just perfect.
Well, to be honest, to Pokemon's credit, Gallade wasn't made until the next generation, so...
Yeah, like, but you still got my point, because they could have very easily copped out and still just did Gardevoir anyway. But they kind of knew, like, hey, we have a Gallade here, we might as well shake things up a bit. You know what I mean? And that's just the one thing that I can at least give Oras a little bit of credit for.
Oh no, Oras, I would say in terms of remakes that we've gotten, Oras is probably the second best remakes.
Yeah.
As much as I've just been to Kanto way too many times. As a kid, I played Red and Blue quite a lot, and I love Fire Red and Leaf Green as well. But I've been to Kanto way too many times.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like going to Kanto, it's just
You've done it too much.
Yeah.
Much like how the same way how I'm currently am with Sinnoh a bit. You know
but
what I mean?
I'm not dissing Kanto at all. I don't want you guys to think that, because I know better than to diss Kanto.
Yeah. Unless you want to make all the Gen 1ers mad.
Well, I mean, without Kanto, there'd be no Pokemon.
Yeah.
So that's more or less what I mean.
Yeah. I think that...
And we gotta talk about something, because we got a long chain that we're still doing.
Yeah. No, but I think... Because the reason why I brought all this up is because one of my favorite content creators, Sugar Conrad, finally started up another Pokemon playthrough. This time it's Black and White 2, which, again, I will give it as much praise as I can, because much like Heart Gold and Soul Silver and just Johto in general, Black and White 2 added so much to Unova. Multiple new areas that weren't previously in the first games. Entirely new forms, much like how they did with, like, from Diamond and Pearl into Platinum. But I think they did it a lot better this time around, with Black and White 2 in particular. And so many, like, post-game areas and, like, battle facilities and whatnot, it just really, like, it was the perfect, like, 2D Pokemon game, in my honest opinion. Some would probably say Emerald, some would also probably say Platinum, despite, you know, still having a few issues from Diamond and Pearl lingering over. But for me...
Shoot.
Oh, shit! Get out of the way. Wow. That... I'm sorry to... Because I just realized, damn, that was...
I'm in kind of a bad situation.
Okay.
So if you could just,
Wait a bit. Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh my god.
That was perfect.
Okay, that's one. I just have to be careful.
Crap. At least the poison is helping out a lot more.
Yeah. I'm just low on HP and I need to just be careful.
Yeah.
I know I have regen as one of my things, so I may just have to run on a little until the regen heals me a bit more.
Yeah. I think you can at least afford to kill one of those other two penguins, though. See if you get a level up. I don't think you will. Okay, yeah, no, you weren't gonna get a level up anytime soon at that point.
Where'd you see the level up?
I don't know. I just thought that after a certain point you...
Well, I already leveled up when I fought that boss, so who knows how long it'll be. I just want to get out of the red for a bit. Okay.
Okay, there we go. You want to keep waiting a bit?
Just a little bit longer.
Okay. But I guess, to go back to what I'm saying, I think that honestly, like, as in terms of, like, peak 2D Pokemon, before they made the switch to 3D, which I think was probably kind of, I feel mixed about it personally, but I really did enjoy Black and White 2 the more I sit down and I think about it. I just remember, like, because it came out in high school for me, and I specifically remember so many of my friends playing Black and White 2 and Gen 5 in general, and I just remember having an absolute blast with it. This was right around the time when I was, like, learning how to play competitive Pokemon for the first time. So for me, it was just a ton of fun. Oh, crap.
Yeah, can you just give me a minute to like focus on this?
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Thank
Oh my
God.
fucking god. You know, because I told you that eventually you were going to get a level up considering how large the chain was.
No, I know, but it would have been nice if that could have come sooner.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
Thanks, Nagi.
No need to thank me.
Okay. But, yeah. I guess that's just another episode of Elnoa's Hot Takes.
It's not a hot take.
Yeah. I think a hot take would probably be more that, I don't know, because it's, I feel like, the only reason why I'm not saying that, like, because Paldea comes, like, very, like, damn close to, like...
It's too early to...
And that's why I'm saying,
it's too
because,
early
like...
for, like, people to have that kind of opinion on Gen 9.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just, like...
I'm waiting for all the DLC to come out before I give it my final verdict. Because I honestly, like... I feel like a lot of people, outside of, like, the glitches, which was a big issue initially, I feel like a lot more people really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet a lot.
They did, but some people are stubborn and just are like, glitch is bad.
They equals bad game. It's like, no, that's dumb. That's a dumb way of thinking.
Yeah.
In that case, you should probably also say that Gen 1 is still trash, even though at that point.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of glitches in Gen 1.
Red and blue in particular, because I thought that yellow kind of patched a few of them out.
Oh, I don't remember.
But
I
don't-
never found those glitches when I was a kid, funny enough.
I mean, back then it was kind of hard to, like, look that kind of information up.
Yeah, there was like barely any internet back in those days.
It was all dial-up, and even then it was... A few times that you could get on the internet, it would be extra fucking slow anyway. I just remember because when I was really young, I think it was like maybe 4 or 5, I think we had Windows 95. And I just remember it being so fucking slow. I remember it taking like 5 minutes to load everything up initially. And I just remember that for some odd godly reason.
Most spectacular.
But, I don't know, like... Where was I going with all this? Because I kind of lost track with that. But I don't know, like, Scarlet and Violet were just... So far,
No,
they are
can't-
pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're talking about it like
Just the base,
generation
just the
is
base,
finished.
just the base game as it is so far. Like, I've been enjoying it. I did so far a total of 2.5 playthroughs because I never finished the 3rd playthrough.
I know you're waiting to get your own Miraidon. I want to get my own Miraidon, but I want Pokemon Home compatibility to come out first before I play Violet.
Yeah.
And plus, everyone knows my obsession with like trying to get every Pokemon in the Love Ball, so I'm still working on that.
And I'm completely restarting my Pokedex from scratch again. And
You've said that before.
I did? Okay, I wasn't too sure if I did or not. But either way, I'm
Alright,
just...
you're fairly have to go review these.
I don't know, like,
We've got this in the bag.
Okay. I don't know, because I know you absolutely love having the Love Balls.
Yeah.
But for me, initially it was Beast Ball for a while, but now I'm just unsure. Because, don't get me wrong, I like the Beast Ball. It is such a cool design and like opening animation and whatnot, but oh crap. But, I don't know, to me, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure for myself. I think at one point they should just make it so that way you could like exchange like Pokeballs, like trade, like make it so that way if you release a Pokemon, you get the Pokeball that they initially came from.
Yeah, but then that would make it so easy.
Outside of the Master Ball, because obviously that would be a lot of garbage. You know what I mean? I think they would have to do it a very specific way too to make it not OP. You wouldn't be able to sell them at that point. You know what I mean? Because at that point, then it'd be an instant money grind. I would say just be careful of the wolf a bit because it was doing a lot of damage.
I know. I'm trying to collect points though.
Yeah.
I'm being careful. It's the ×3, so.
Yeah.
Away with you! How's that? Most spectacular.
Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
There you go.
Got it. Nice one, Rin, dude. That was close.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
We had a bit of a scare earlier, but
yeah, we got a level up in the middle of all that. I mean, this is another grinding montage.
which sometimes isn't bad.
Yeah. I can give Pete another item now. There's one more, and I want to do that one more before we end the episode off.
Okay.
Even though it'll make this a little long.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me just give Pete something else.
I mean, what does he have? Oh.
There's a lot of things I could choose from. Just thinking about which one I want to choose.
Right now he has an L pen.
Wait, let me give Rindo back an X pen. I think I was doing this one. And then let me give Pete something else. Oh wait, was Rindo doing this one? Yeah, he was.
Which one?
The CR.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Trying to see if there's what about this one. What about this one? Yeah, that one.
That one shouldn't be too bad.
That one should be fine. Oh boy.
Let's have a look.
There's two more in this area. Make sure I
Get both of them.
yeah. And not just that, but I run into oh. It went away.
Don't walk too fast.
I know. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, that's annoying.
Shit. Shit. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was nothing you could have done differently there.
No, there was. I could have walked a bit faster.
Honestly, at that point, there was really no way to avoid it.
Just.
Let's bring the
It's fine.
pain, yo.
Away with you!
How's that?
Masterfully done!
Booyah!
Hang in there.
Gonna get windy.
Prepare yourself!
It's over.
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
Gonna get windy.
I need hands!
Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
Leave it to me, yo.
We're on a roll. Come on, hang in there.
Come on, blow the fuck up.
No, they're not big enough. I didn't do enough damage to that.
But why are they so fucking big then?
Yo,
Copy that.
Well, one of them's about to blow up. Ah, there it is.
follow me, yo.
Perfecto.
Time for a beatdown, yo.
Oh, a little too soon for that, but okay.
Yes.
It's fine.
Not bad, yo.
I'm not earning any points here, so we're good.
Not bad, I'd say.
You can
Alright,
build it up again easily.
yeah.
All right, could have been worse.
Something wants to load.
I'm fine.
Okay, so now,
He's over there.
Gotta focus.
This last one is pretty cool. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Now we got it.
And then after we do this, we'll probably watch a cutscene. We'll save the next area for next time.
Yep.
Time for a beatdown. Who's up first?
So, I guess I'm trying to remember. You said that Ashura was your favorite, the starter, right?
That was perfect.
I don't know if it is.
Because I just don't remember you entirely liking Snivy or Tepig as much.
Oh, well, I love Tepig, but I hate what it falls into.
I like I can kind of agree. I like Tepig as it is. Pignite, not as much, and then Emboar is just ugly. It's like if Ganondorf went to McDonald's too much, and that's basically the end result.
Emboar?
Yeah.
Emboar is, basically, I compare him to, what's his name from My Hero?
Endeavor.
Yeah. It's basically Endeavor.
A little bit. I don't know. I can kind of see it.
It's not too wild.
But, I don't know, like, I liked Superior, but only because it's actually decent.
Your Superior used to be named Slain.
Yeah.
From old Noah Zero.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think that's a good enough name for it, even though.
Well, I never watched the rest of old Noah Zero, so
honestly, it's not that good.
I know.
It is honestly like hot trash. Like as in terms of like a mech anime, it honestly like they
listen, no, Slain was a good character, but it was so fucking boring to watch the actual main character.
You know how it was just like everything wrong with a main character?
No. He was just boring. He didn't particularly do anything wrong. He was just boring. It's not
if I had to compare,
he didn't insult me like Kirito insulted me.
Yeah. Okay, so if I had to compare him to anything, you wouldn't get it because you've never really seen Star Trek. But I think the closest thing I can get is he reminds me of Spock in a little bit. He's pretty much near emotionless outside of one or two scenes. You know what I mean? Because the whole thing about Vulcans is that they act very similarly to humans, but the biggest difference with them as in terms of a species is that they don't show as much emotion. In fact, they really don't show emotion at all. So they're more calm and calculative. So that's why I feel like, because Inaho was just, he never really reacted to anything. At least from what I personally remember rewatching a little while back, you know? And that's why I never really, I can't even say that All Noah Zero is a guilty pleasure either, because, like, I have multiple guilty pleasures, you know, but to me, it's just boring because they never really explain a whole lot in the show, at least from what I remember watching. But, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It had a lot of ideas, but it just fell flat. It's crazy to think that it's almost 10 years old at this point, though. Because it came out in 2014, I think.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years old. Noragami's first season is almost 10 years old. Haikyuu's first season is almost 10 years old.
Yeah. I'm also just looking forward to seeing the last bit of Haikyuu, because I'm assuming, like, after the major tournament, they're gonna wrap things up. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I have to check on Haikyuu and see how things are going.
In terms of, like, development?
Yeah. Alright, we made 25,000.
Okay, so not terrible.
Yeah, so I guess after this we'll see how it's going.
Yeah.
That's not so bad, right?
Oh, hey, that's a new pin.
Okay.
The ZR.
Might be somebody we want to try out later.
The boss of this area has... Oh, right, I forgot about the boss.
We have to do the boss.
Huh?
Hey!
Here with another update, Scramble Slammers. The Wicked Twisters have already racked up 25,000 points. Impressive stuff, but I wonder how long the game's veterans will stand for this. Are you guys gonna let your legacy get dragged through the dirt? Come on, kick it up a notch.
Well, I appreciate his effusive support. I wish he would refrain from antagonizing our rivals, though. Amen. Alright, I guess here's a good place to save. Just because we're already over time. And I can just do the boss as soon as the next episode begins, so... Until the next episode, guys, Mirrorcard Neko.
And I'll Noah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.